What's up, YouTube? This is Quinn from Quintessentials, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of our animals. These are our trees. Lost that guy, but, you know, we're doing pretty good. We got a new addition right here. A little pothos. I think he's a yucca tree. We got this guy from the rescue section of the plant store, and, you know, we thought we lost him, but look, he's got some new growth. Doing pretty good. So overall, looking good there. And of course, if we come over here, I got the Abronia tank, and I was just misting it. I don't know if we got to open this. I found a pleasant surprise in here. Of course, she's hiding, so chances are we will not see her. Let's see. I thought he was still in here. I'm not seeing him. Maybe he's hiding under here. Ah, there he is. I don't know if you guys can see him there. But I thought I'd lost these guys. I just hadn't seen him in a while. But look at him. Isn't he just adorable? All right, move on. Place that back. And just doing some general maintenance. I only have water. Paludarium's still not up. I still have some changes I need to make to it. But yeah, our spooters. These guys we just moved them to their new enclosures, and they're not content. I don't know, they just haven't. And this guy's done a little bit of digging, but he hasn't really done much. Same thing over here. This guy just stays on the wall most of the time. And then we got, you know, our carnivorous plants. Bloomed. They're not the best looking, but you know, they're doing pretty good. We got them to bloom. And of course, one of my favorites. We got the big guy himself, Thrall. He's gonna get fed here in a minute. We got some nice bait worms. In here, the spaghetti, she's getting nice and big. I haven't gotten a photo or a video of her in a long time. So let's see what we got going on in here. Move things kind of softly. Let's see if we can find her. Ah, there she is. All right, come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Oh, look at her. Isn't she just beautiful? Hey, it's okay. You know me. Hey, it's okay. You know me. It's actually pretty hard to do one-handed, not gonna lie. If we move slow enough. But she's a big sweetheart. Let's just set her down right here. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She's not the most tame, but she's still a sweetheart. Oh, look at that face. Just look at that face. Oh. All right, we'll let her go back and hide. Come on, sweetie. Come on. There she goes. I'll just cover her back up. Makes it a little bit easier. Ah, she needs water too, so we'll go do that. Since she doesn't drink it as much, or since she comes out at night and this is in the morning, I tend to, I don't feel it as necessary to treat because most of the chlorine will evaporate off before she even gets a chance to drink it. But that's her. Of course, we got Ira up here, which is our sweet little leopard gecko. Pothos and Monstera, Swiss cheese Monstera is taken over here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see her there, but you can see her eyes poking up. Oh, isn't she just cute? All right, let's make sure she's got some water. She's a sweetheart too. she's got some water. But let's see if we can pull her out of here. We don't handle our animals too much. I mean, we totally could. They're, as you can see, we're trying to put a little more weight on her. She's not the biggest little leopard gecko, but oh, isn't she just beautiful? Yeah, you can tell by her behavior here. You can see she's not the most comfortable by her spine arching up here. See that? They kind of do like what cats do. But, you know, she's a beautiful girl. We work with her as much as we can. Got to work on a little bit of stuck shed there, you can see. Maybe we'll do that today as well. Come on, sweetie. See, it's okay. It's okay. There you go. There you go. Make sure we're not catching her in any way as we put that back. If you guys ever wondered, these are awesome little hides for these, especially wet. They have little holes in them so they don't ever accumulate standing water. They just, you know, it drains a little bit, which, you know, keeps the soil a little bit moister. And adds just a little bit more humidity in the area. We use this as our hot humid box. We have, you know, a couple little other hides all back in here that, you know, she can use if she wants a little cooler spot. And so as you can see, we upgraded from that spooter tank to this one. This one's taken a lot better to moving in. I doubt we'll be able to see him. This is our baboon. He just molted, and look at this beautiful molt. Like, look at that. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So we have this girl right here. We need to clean the front glass, but I don't know if she'll grace us with her as well. But this is the pink toe. You can see she's built up a little hide back there. Oh, you can just see her. You guys can just see her. But she's beautiful. She's eating well. She's got a molt in there as well. We just haven't been able to get it out because she doesn't want to throw it out. Down here, you'll notice this is our chubby frog. He's been kind of hiding. He's, you know, doing a little bit of the brumation as they sometimes do in the winter months up here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but a little bit too much glare. But they're doing well. And we're gonna make a quick little run down. So this is our plant rack. It's very brightly colored here. Let me flip on this light and then I'll sit you guys down just a sec. But as you see here, we got our plant rack. It's kind of my fiance's thing. She loves doing the plants and some interesting growth. We're still relatively new to it and we're busy, so we're, you know, doing our best. This guy unfortunately fell off our rack and got hurt, but we're doing our best we can, and you can see doing pretty good overall. If you look right here, this is Jackson, my little Betta, however you want to say it, but just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Come up here. This is Parsi. This is our Betta that has, you know, just insane amount of personality. Like, if I he just loves interacting with us. He's crazy. He likes to go up and hide up under this little centerpiece. And I know, like there's a lot of algae in there, but you know, in these smaller tanks, as long as you don't mind it, the algae is actually really beneficial. It removes some of the nitrates, and so instead of doing a weekly change every every other day water change type thing, I can do it weekly. This helps, you know, just us manage our time, and it's kind of like having live plants, which you can see we've added one there now. And live plants do the same thing. That's an Anubias. But it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing to have all that algae in there, but man, is it sure beneficial to these guys. And you want what's best for them. And eventually these guys will be getting an upgrade to one of these tanks within the next year or so. And as you can see, we live plant this tank. We let the algae grow in this one too, except for on the front pane here. Got a little moss ball. This one's Khaleesi. I don't know where she's hiding out, or he's hiding out, I should say. These little fluval's cheese are actually pretty dang awesome. They, I see her. You guys might be able to sneak in there. Do a little sneak peek of her, or him. So but these little fluval cheese, 5 gallons, and the filters may not be the best, but they're awesome little tanks. Very aesthetically pleasing. You can see we let the algae grow. The filter intake there needs some cleaning. We try and clean off the light about once a week. That's the biggest downside to these tanks is, you know, they tend to that algae grows in the light, so it takes a little bit more maintenance there. But this is Ghost. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to keep focus here, new to this. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. Oh, and of course we can't forget, we gotta keep going downstairs, man. There's reptiles on so many floors. This is Joe the giraffe. He's, you know, always in fiesta mode. This is Soul. Eventually he'll be getting a fully bioactive, or she will be getting a fully bioactive. Funny story with Soul here is we thought that she was male for most of the beginning of her life, and we came to discover that she's female. So you'll constantly hear me make a mistake, but she is just a sweetheart. Oh, yes. Oh, she's just a big sweetheart. We love her. She's like a little puppy dog around here. And then that's our dog. She's kind of melded in the couch. Ashley? Hi, Ashley. What? What? Do you want patents? Oh, we'll give you patents. Oh, yes. Oh, she just, you know. This is what she does when her boy's not home. My brother, by the way. All right. We keep going. This isn't even all of it. You know, go down another flight of stairs here, and the big tank. Of course, the turtles, they're getting an upgrade soon. They're getting a big upgrade. I'll show you them in a second, but this is our goldfishies, and I mean, they're getting up there in size. I mean, they're as big as my hand. At least this orange guy is. Got the bristle nose. He may not let us get close enough. But yeah, there's our bristle nose. Look at him. We love this tank. Eventually it'll be live planted once it's in its final place. We got our clam, our snails. You can see him right there. And again, this is the one I built. It has the overflow here. With the emergency pipe. I forget the name of it. I think it starts with a D, but it's basically a right angle pipe here, and then the straight down flow pipe there. And that overflows, and you can see the return right here. Now I was kind of doing like a drip bar style, but it has a little bit different style of current. And then obviously that runs down into the sump. Now my sump design had a couple of problems that I'm gonna address, but the filter itself is working great. We have, let me see if I can get some light in here. We have our mechanical, which is on today's list for adjusting or cleaning out. This was a fully fluidized filter, and it is no longer, as you can see. I have the K1 coldness in there. I have the big air pump, but I needed to, as you can see, that part kind of broke off, so I gotta redo it, and I'm just gonna do it with some plexiglass. That's the word. Do some plexiglass, and we'll make that work. Drill some holes in it so we get the right flow, and we'll get this up and running as fluidized system again. But you know, it's still, we got crystal clear water. You know, the fish are happy. My water changes, you know, you could criticize me for this, but I hardly ever have to do water changes in this tank. I've done it once since it's set up. It's been set up for about 6 months. Well, that was weird. So I lost the footage to this before. As you can see, the fishies are very happy. I just fed them, so there's a bunch of particles in the water, but look at them, the goldfish gang. Yeah, so that's it for these guys, and then we're gonna make our way over to these guys. So there's a story behind these guys. I know this tank isn't optimal, but we are gonna give them a big upgrade to something like 235 gallons with a big land platform, because these guys definitely deserve it. And they're active little buggers. As you can see, that's Marcy. She's probably the sweeter of the two. And there's Napoleon. Yeah, she's a big girl. So the story behind these guys is I texted my dad. There were some turtles at the high school that the high school was keeping and was selling. They were rescues, and I asked my dad if I could take home a couple of them, one for me and one for my brother. So he said yes, but the photos I sent him made him look kind of small. So when he got home, he was in for a big surprise when, you know, these behemoths were chilling. And so yeah, they'll be getting an upgrade soon. I know it isn't optimal conditions and their water looks gross, but that's actually, again, algae. And we're using that to help us maintain our water quality. These guys get, you know, every other day water changes, and we built them this, or my dad built them this awesome filter. And that helps a lot. All right. That's all I got for you today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.